Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a Do They Miss You spread. It's a little bit of a new one here. Let me know if you like it down in the comments down below. But this is for March 2020 from my lovely, wonderful Tauruses. If this doesn't resonate with you and you'd like your own personal custom reading, please click the link in the description box down below that says book your own personal custom reading. Also, I got a sale going on, 10-minute reading for $10. I'm going to be raising my prices, so make sure that you get on that reading train. And with the questions I'm going to be asking is, how do they feel about you thus far? You shuffle 3 times in a row. You know how I do. Hopefully you're having a good day, night, or evening, whatever time of day you're watching this at. And let's get it popping. Okay, so the first question is, how do they feel about you? 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 They feel like the Fool. What does this Fool represent in this card here? The Fool represents somebody taking a leap of faith, trying to go towards something here. But coming back to the question is, how do they feel about you? They feel like they're going to have to take a leap of faith towards something. They're trying to figure out in their mind, is this the best course of action to take? Should I do this? What is going to be the outcome? You know, they're just trying to take a leap of faith towards the situation. And I feel like they like you. They still have some type of residual feelings for you, but they're just trying to take a leap of faith towards that again because maybe they're at a bad time. How do they feel about you? How do they feel about you? How do they feel about you? Yeah. Wow. They're at a bad time right now because they're going through some heartbreak. 3 of Swords is heartbreak. More than one party is involved, and they're doing a lot of thinking and contemplating about that right now. And they're taking a leap of faith towards you, towards feeling certain types of ways again, because they're going through a lot of hard stuff right now, a lot of hard stuff, and they're doing a lot of thinking about it. And this is the main central theme. And how else do they feel about you? How else do they feel about you? How else do they feel about you? They suddenly got this feeling like out of nowhere. So I just gonna, basically what this represents is the universe is just throwing something at you that you can't control whatsoever. And so they just randomly, suddenly got this feeling. Maybe they had a dream, maybe they had the occurrence, maybe they're just like dealing with this heartbreak and they're having these thoughts in their head and they're like, well, Jimmy wasn't like this, or like, Sarah didn't do this. And then they kind of just randomly are thinking about this, and they got this idea in their head because of all the heartbreak that's happening that they're going through, and so they want to take a leap of faith towards you again. So, what is the blockages between you and them? What are the blockages between you and them? What are the blockages between you and them? What are the blockages between you and them? The Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is representing of a few things here: person, place, or both. Person, place, or a person, an action, and are both. Knights represent somebody that's a little bit older, that has a little bit more maturity under their belt. Knights also represents movement towards something here. Wands represents fire signs energy, such as Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. It also represents passion and love and romance and sexual desire. And coming back to the question here, what is the blockage between you and this individual? The blockage here is that somebody is having, this is the Playboy card, so I will also mention that. Somebody is having a movement towards somebody and offering, offering their stick, offering their sexual want and sexual drive and sexual need. And so the blockage seems to be somebody is a playboy and kind of going around and doing some stuff, and somebody isn't enjoying that, and that's a problem, basically. So what else are the blockages between you and them? What else are the blockages between you and them? What else are the blockages between you and them? A lot of confusion is happening. There's not a lot of communication happening between you and this individual. And there's a lot of confusing things pertaining to your guys' emotion, because we have the cups. Cups represent emotion, it represents love, and it represents empathy. And basically, there's a lot of things coming at you, or both of you, and it's not really what it seems. And so, therefore, the blockage is that you guys are having a lot of emotional communication errors between each other, and you're not really being very clear with each other. And this is the main central theme here. And then what else are the blockages between you two? What else are the blockages between you two? What else are the blockages between you two? It seems like the Sun card. The Sun card, whenever the Sun card comes up, whilst it is sad to see it, in the blockage space, it will brighten up the entire reading eventually. So therefore, what does the Sun card mean? The Sun card means happiness. It means divine happiness. And in the blockage spot, it basically means that you're unhappy with each other. There's a lot of nasty things happening where you're not happy. You're not able to embrace happiness and embrace the brightness of the sun. So you guys need to kind of work out some kinks so that you're going to be happy again, to feel not the blockages. So do they want you back in their life? 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 The Queen of Swords. Queens represents patience. Swords represents quick, fast movement, and also doing a lot of thinking and contemplating here. And coming back to the question is, do they want you back in their life? And so I feel like, yes, they do want you back in their life, because the Queen of Swords represents getting straight to the point. And there's no BS. They just want to be like, okay, yes, I want this. I want this straight up and down type of linear type of thinking. So do they want you back in their life? Do they want you back in their life? Do they want you back in their life? Okay, so we have a lot of fast-moving energy with pertaining to messages, a lot of fast-moving messages, and coming back to the question here is, do they want you back in their life? And I feel like, yeah, they want to communicate with you. They want to have that dialogue with you. They want to have movement with you, and this is the main central theme. And do they want you back in their life? 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 We have somebody giving out their emotions, being very charitable with their emotions. They want to give a part of themselves up to you. They want to share their long-term commitment with you, and they want to show you that they have this kind of equal give and take pertaining to that. And the main question here is, do they miss you? Do they miss you? Is it something that they are missing? Let's get these cards in another shuffle in a row. And again, I just want to have a little bit of a segue here. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, feel free to leave it down in the comments down below. I'd like to hear anything that you guys are saying. If there's any type of critiques or anything you want to say that's positive or negative, let me know. Alright, one more time, and then we'll be Gucci. So, do they miss you? Do they miss you? Do they miss you? Do they miss you? I feel like they're doing a lot of thinking and contemplating about the situation as a whole. As you can see in this card, there's a lot of clouds happening. Clouds represent a lot of clouded judgment here. And this card is trying to figure out if you want to stand up and fight or walk away from the situation. They're figuring out, okay, is this going to be best for me? What is the benefit of this if I go to the situation? What is the downfall? They're doing a lot of thinking and doing a lot of calculating thinking about the situation, and trying to avoid defeat if near possible. But if there's a victory to be had, they want to make sure that they have that said victory. And do they miss you? Do they miss you? Do they miss you? I feel like they definitely are having some type of conflicting feelings here, as I can see here. They're having some type of conflicting feelings because either they're feeling quite rejected, or they're kind of rejecting other people's feelings and emotions, or maybe even rejecting your feelings and emotions of like, do they, if you want to offer a cup of love to them, they're going to probably like reject it. And so do they miss you? I feel like yes and no, because they're doing a lot of thinking and contemplating, but for the most part, they're kind of like deflecting a lot of emotions, because of course we have the cups here. Cups represent emotion, it represents love, and it represents empathy. And this basically is showing me that either they're rejecting their feelings to themselves, they're like, no, I don't want to feel this way, or they're just rejecting you outright. But I don't believe you guys are talking, so I feel like they're just rejecting their feelings outright. And I feel like they're trying not to miss you, but they're trying to decide if they want to like get in contact with you or not. And this is the main central theme. And do they miss you? Do they miss you? Do they miss you? They're very confused about their things, their feelings and emotions. This is the moon. The moon card represents confusion. It represents deception, and it represents something isn't quite right about the situation. So they're really doing a lot of thinking and contemplating about the situation as a whole, and they're trying to figure out what is the best course of action because they're very, very, very confused about their feelings and emotions right now. And I feel like because they're going through some heartbreak and they want to take a leap of faith towards you, they're kind of just randomly they got this spontaneous feeling towards you to feel a certain type of way. So do they miss you? Yes and no, because they're trying to figure out their feelings and emotions. And let's get some advice. What is some advice? What is some advice? What is some advice? Look inside yourself. Examine what is causing you to feel this way. So basically, it's telling you to look inside yourself and why do you miss this individual? Because obviously if you weren't watching this video you'd be like, oh, I don't care. But do you miss them? Why do you miss them? What is the feeling that you're getting when you think about this individual, right? And what is the main central like theme within yourself is like, do you want to be together with this individual again? Are you just wondering if they miss you or not? So just look inside yourself and examine what is causing you to feel this way. And is it right for you to feel this way, and do you want to move in a more positive direction with this individual again? Because the cards, it seems like it's up to you. It's like kind of moving more towards the direction of they want to move towards you, but they're unsure of how to do it. And so maybe if you initiate that contact, will things work out? So with that being said, thank you so much for liking, commenting, and subscribing. If you want to see more videos like this one, hit that notification bell to get notified when I upload my videos. Also, there's more videos over here. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Good luck in your endeavors and take care. Bye.